You good, buddy? You checking it out?
As is.
Hey guys, this week it's 2 weeks compiled together. If you're into buying and reselling and flipping, you'll see some cool items that I find that are worth keeping an eye out for. There's a lot of good information in here. It is hard just looking for video games. You want to get familiar with other items that might be worth picking up, speakers, stereos, cameras. So it's always good to just familiarize yourself with these items so that you can maximize your profits.
Salam, Jackie said you were looking for them.
How much you want on your speakers?
Okay. What did you say?
These going here.
For the speakers, for all of them, for 10.
10?
Yeah. And I think these are the bricks to hang them.
They hold them up or something?
Yes, I think so. If I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, man.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
All right.
You take them?
Yeah.
You want a bag or you got that?
I'll just toss
Okay.
them in.
Okay. Here's the.
I didn't know those Bose speakers. I already sold them together for about $200. I didn't know that they were worth that much, and I was very surprised to find them working for $10.
I don't know what that is. $2 on it. It was just in my car.
$2.
So this part is muted because there's music playing. I pick up these Star-Lord toys for $15 and I get about 6 of them. I did leave one behind because it was open, so I left it there on the floor. And then also in this next clip, I find this Pokemon toy right there in the same area, and I pay $5 for that toy. So yeah, look out for stuff like this, especially what's in multiples. It's really easy to list.
How much you want on this controller?
$5.
Okay.
A 300.
Can you do 10?
50.
You do 15? You want 15?
Yeah.
You do 15? It turns on though? It turns on?
Yeah.
Here I find 5 video games, and actually in that God of War collection, when I opened it, there was actually 2 copies of God of War in there. So one was a disc only. That was a pretty cool pickup. And yeah, you also want to keep an eye out for these these office professional tools here. You can get some good money on those. So always keep an eye out for that, and I paid $20 for everything.
Morning. How much you want in your bag? How much on the game?
At this next sale, this guy beelines it straight in front of me for video game stuff. He blocks the path. He goes for these controllers on the table. I come around the table and I find these 2 PSPs here. And so I grab the PSPs. He's grabbing the controllers. He's going to try to get a lot bundle, of course. I've had bad experience buying controllers at the flea market because I can't test them. So sometimes I take them home and they're not working. So, you know, I just double check the controller. I'm like, maybe this one's good, but it didn't say Nintendo on it. The guy tells me he wants $10 each on the PSPs, which is pretty awesome even for parts. And he ends up telling me that he has more PSPs. And so he pulls out a bag from his van of more PSPs. And these are cool because even if I'm going to use them for parts or sell them for parts on eBay, they go for some good money. So I'll go ahead and throw some comps up on the screen right now. But there's 10 PSPs there. So the prices that you're seeing on the screen, those are for what they're selling for on eBay. I already have them listed. So yeah, I get the PSPs and he gets that whole bucket of power supplies and controllers. I'm not sure what he paid, but I paid $70.
All right. So here are the PSPs. I'm just testing them. I tested them already. I have 2 of them that turn on, just have scratch screens. But yeah, some of them don't turn on. Some of them have various issues. Yeah, none of them have batteries. That one works. And I got some. Then I got some right here. Some of these just blink on and off.
Control, dame $20.
20?
Sí.
What's that, 30?
No, 20.
20.
20. Sí funciona bien.
You good, buddy? You checking it out?
That's his.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot, I ain't gonna.
No, he thought it was I was selling it, brother.
No, you're good. So that guy, really, he wasn't trying to steal anything from my cart. Hey, but I made you click on the video, right? But yeah, he thought it belonged to the vendor. So he was in there digging around. It was all cool. Everything was cool.
They just buy it and they don't use it.
Yeah.
Toda la casa está que la aman.
Get them outside running around.
Cool.
Está mejor.
How much did you want on this stuff right here? This one,
This is
And-
3.
and this.
This one's 5. So 8. And this. The list where I can go if you take all the stuff is on it. But I mean, it's no matter. You can take them and they refill it or refill it. But yeah, because we take them and.
56.
Do you need help carrying it out?
Nah, I got. How much did you want on this thing?
That's an oxygenator. We paid $3,200 for that, and she used it for about 8 months before she passed.
Oh man, sorry about that.
$20. And I'd rather give it to somebody who's going to use it.
So I know eBay's kind of weird with medical equipment. You want to be careful when you're posting any type of medical equipment on there. But those batteries, they go for about $100 each, and I already sold 2 of them. Now that machine, I'm pretty sure you can't put on eBay. You want to be careful. You want to be careful if you're putting stuff like that on eBay, because they can ban your account. So I'm not too sure how I'm gonna get rid of that oxygen machine. I know that used, they are going for about $1,200 used, and it does turn on, it does blow air. I'm not sure how well it works or anything like that. So I might just put it on Marketplace and take a best offer on it. But as for the batteries, I was able to put those up on eBay, and I already sold 2 of them for $200.
He said he'll take $1.
Yeah, well, like I said, I just need to know her shoe size. I don't. She might
Okay.
use 9. That.
I don't know too much about the Skylanders.
I know he said he bought someone for like 35.
Would you do 20 for the lot?
He could sell the whole lot for 25.
25? All right.
That's his. I don't know too much about them either, so
Yeah.
I can't tell you if they're good or.
Would you happen to have any more video games?
We just brought those too. I'm sure we do somewhere at home, but.
Okay. That's cool.
And do y'all have change for a pot?
How much you want on this Lego?
On the Lego? I don't know, like $24.
All right, this is 22. You can do 3 on this. That's 25.
Yeah, those are random more.
What about this guy?
Mother!
On that guy?
Probably $5.
Okay. Teen Entrepreneur. Toolbox.
Where's your phone in the car?
Oh, Ramsey. What'd you find, buddy?
Go ask Mom how much she wants for them.
She told me to ask you.
I'm like, she's the one that buys these things. That's $2 each.
What would you do for the lot?
How many is there? 1, 2, 4, 6.
Just gonna make sure they're in there. There are some sports games in here that I probably wouldn't take, I guess, but. Do 20?
Yeah.
Let me just double check they're in there.
Need a bag?
7, 8.
You never know. We're up.
Hey, you have $2 a piece on it? There's 12 games. That would be 24.
Yes.
Could you do 20?
No, you're fine.
That's all the games you got that you're trying to sell right now?
There's some more Wii. I had some more ones of the Wii in there if you want me to bring those out.
I mean, I'll take a look at them if you want.
Go grab those. Keep them up.
Yeah, I got you.
You're good. You can talk to anybody. Talk and talk, but my
You have any like Game Boy stuff or like PS stuff?
Do not, no.
All right, so this was an offer-up pickup. This is just a screen cap of the pickup. It was a Sega and a whole bunch of games, some in box with manuals, for $40. And she wasn't sure if they worked. That's why it was so low. And then she posted a 2DS a few minutes later, and I said, hey, I'll take it. And then she posted a PSP as well for, she let me have for $15.
All right, guys. So here's a pickup I got from Marketplace. I will show a little bit of that on the screen capture. But this is it. All this here. So initially she just had the Sega games. And I have them all laid out right here. I don't know why I don't record when I do my Marketplace pickups. But anyways, this was it. And so she started posting more stuff. And I told her, hey, you know, I said, I'll take that DS, because she said she doesn't know if the 2DS works. So I said, hey, I'll take it for 25. So I still got to test this. And I said, I'll take it. And she posted this PSP. I said, I'll do it for 15 if you're down. And she said, sure, she'll take 15 for it. And I said, hey, just bring whatever video game stuff you find, and we'll make a deal. And so I paid $100 for all this. So I don't know the value of some of these games, so I got to go back and check them out. Some of these are a little bit unfamiliar to me. I remember Shinobi 3. I remember playing this one with my brother when we were kids. Here, I'm not sure. Some of these titles here, Shadowrun, I have no idea. But I'll go ahead and I'll throw the prices up of some of the games on the screen if they're worth it or if they're like a lot. But yeah, let me know. Do you think this was a good pickup for $100? The Sega is working, the PSP is working, and the 2DS is working. The controllers were kind of finicky on the Sega. Actually, a lot of the games I'm having to clean, and it's a pain in the butt. In order to clean Sega games, you can use, some people don't recommend this, but you can use rubbing alcohol, like 99% rubbing alcohol. And I use that, and I use an eraser to clean the contacts. They are working. A lot of them were working. But oddly, some of the higher priced ones, they need to be cleaned. Those small TVs are pretty good to pick up because they're easy to ship. You can sometimes, if they're small enough, you could put them in a 12 by 12 by 12 box with a lot of bubble wrap and stuff and ship them out. And, you know, I would take advantage if you're selling on eBay. Make sure you take advantage of the USPS ground shipping, because I have seen that
it's actually lower than the UPS shipping. So you want to keep that in mind. Make sure you're looking at your options, at your shipping options, because right now USPS, I'm saving a lot of money using ground shipping. I'm saving money and time because I'm able to drop them all off at one place. But yeah, you want to keep an eye out for certain Skylanders because they can be worth some good money. Always do your research, guys, when you're going out there and looking at yard sales. Sometimes you're not going to find video games, you know, you're not going to find consoles or systems, and you want to be able to flip other things so that you can have the revenue, you can have the money to reinvest, you know, when you run into these big lots out there. If you're enjoying this video and you're enjoying the content that you're seeing today, please consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone that's watching right now. I appreciate everyone that watched to the end. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.